Hey guys, so in this video, I wanted to just talk a little bit about how Project Big Adam has been going since I made a video about 2 months ago from today, where I kind of made the choice to mass up and really just start eating more food, just because for all of 2020, just with how my response to the pandemic was, I just started eating less as a way to kind of cope with things, and really felt like I was just not making any sort of progress. Like I did make some progress, but not a lot. But I kind of explained things in that video. So if you want to watch that, like look at it's like opening up about what I've been struggling with for the past year. But I wanted to give you an update on how I'm feeling about 2 weeks, about 2 months into it. Update on body weight, how I'm general feeling, and then kind of like my general plan going forward. So first off, it's been 2 months, and I started out at like 177, and now I am bumping between 181 to 183, depending on the day. My weight fluctuates up and down depending on multiple factors. So basically, but it averages around 181 right now. So I'm more or less up about 4 to 5 pounds, but I would just say in a matter of 2 months, which is basically about as lean as you can get. So I'm very happy about that. And I guess we'll just dive right into things. So first off, it was really scary for me eating more food. It was just something that I just, for whatever reason, it's just always been a little bit scarier for me to just let myself eat more. But I guess just my mindset shift was less of like thinking, oh, I have to be like eat less and like stay like weak and all this stuff, to I'm going to eat to where I feel good, to where I can perform, to where I have energy to train, and then let my weight do its thing and be less concerned about that. And that's been, definitely a big mindset shift for myself. Um, but I've honestly seen like the best progress I have on all my lifts at the same time since I have started doing that. And this is something I kind of predicted would happen because, I've been working so hard for such a long time. And the thing is that if you're training hard and you're not eating enough, just like you don't have the calories, the actual nutrition to make adaptations and recover. So I was kind of predicting that as soon as I would start eat, I would kind of get like some noob gains again, and that's definitely been the case with my squat. Like I think my best squat in prep for reps was like a three, like 375 for like two, and like I just barely did 390 for four. I just did a deadlift on my secondary deadlift day. Basically 24 hours after I did a ton of squat volume and leg volume. 623. That's new baseline fatigued, and then bench got 325 for a manageable double, which is above what I got in my meet. And I'm really happy about that and how things are going. And my plan for right now is to just keep massing and just keep eating to probably around 190. I was considering doing a mini cut for, and like once I hit like 185, I kind of like just realized like there's really no point. Like I still look lean. I'm fine. I need to focus on gaining muscle and size and kind of just push past this, especially because my long-term goal is to like do really, really well at my last powerlifting meet before I'm a junior, before I leave the junior class. And I have these big goals, and I just know that for myself. I need to just be focusing on eating plenty of food, massing up to 190, maintaining that body weight, and then, do a water cut down to like 181, 1.7 to make weight, and then after that I can consider a diet. But until that point, it just makes most sense for me with how tall I am, with how much muscle I still have to grow, to take advantage of this training with momentum while the training is going well, to just keep eating. And like I'm happy with how I'm looking to definitely gain some muscle. Training is so much fun now, guys. Like I hated training last year. I genuinely hated it just because I was not making progress. I was tired. I was hungry. My joints hurt. I didn't feel strong. I didn't feel confident. And like I still have like fatigue days, obviously, because powerlifting training is just as fatigue. But like it's just I'm having so much more fun. Like I'm making progress, and that's just been amazing change for me. And I'm definitely seeing some mindset shifts. It's been hard, and there's definitely I have bad body image days, but something that helps me just stay focused on the long run is powerlifting. Is my thinking long term instead of short term, and being logical rather than emotional, as well as relying on my coach and my friends, my emotional support system around me to just help me stay on track. So that's kind of my overall plan. That's kind of how things have been going. Like, I actually feel like happy again. I actually feel excited about training. I'm, like like last year, I never really got people asking me like many questions about like how do I get bigger, how I get stronger, and like whatnot. And like, but like this year, it's been like I'll be in the gym and people will come up to me and ask me for help and say I look really good, or you're getting stronger. Like they're noticing it, and that's just awesome for me to see. It's lots of positive reinforcement. I still struggle every single day, to be honest. It still is something I think I'm just gonna have to deal with, but every single day I override my demons and I kind of just stay focused on my long-term goals. It just becomes easier. Like I'm realizing I'm liking how I look better right now, and just letting myself gain weight. I mean, I think that there needs to be a balance between being okay with gaining weight, and just like obviously if you're lifting weights, like the goal is to be able to gain muscle, and doing that in a controlled manner, being okay with it, and just not freaking out at the sign of weight gain, because like weight gain doesn't mean fat gain. It doesn't mean that you're blowing up to an Oompa Loompa. I think sometimes we can, like, as funny as that sounds, like I think a lot of us do believe that. I know that I certainly did. And it's something that I'm kind of just realizing is that, like if you want to look good, if you want to be strong, you have to fuel that. You have to eat as many calories as you possibly can, while maintaining your weight or while losing weight, or, as many calories as you need to support your training, your long-term progress, and just thinking long-term. And I do have, something I've also been realizing is that we all have bad and good body image days, like for no good reason. And I think that, it's really important to realize that, you're not going to look the same every single day. In this process of gaining weight, you're gonna have some days where you're holding a little bit more water, you're feeling a little bit more bloated, where you don't look as tight. But I think that's, but you also have some days where you look really good. You really look drier, some more muscle gains and all that stuff. And I think that just kind of less body checking is something that does help me. And then just focusing a little bit more on performance, on training performance, on how I'm feeling, and just understanding there's more to life than just like being like as lean as you possibly can. And I think more people need to hear that, because it's just been something that, I don't know, like I know I'm kind of rambling in this, but it's been a journey. I'm still working on it, but my overall plan is I'm going to keep up with Project Big Adam, keep gaining weight, get up to 190, hold that hopefully until my last meet, and then after that we'll see like what happens. But like I'm happy right now. My clients are crushing it. I feel so much more productive. Like that's like the other thing. Like I'm smarter now. Like I'm not like as stupid. Like I can work for harder for longer. I can get my clients better results. I can program better. I want to do more things. I want to be around people. I just feel like a different person. And it's just been like one of those things where it's like, man, I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. And it's been a really awesome experience. I'm still working on it. It still is a process, but I'm working on it, and I'm really happy with the changes that I've seen with my body, with my training performance, with having things actually be fun again, with actually loving the gym again, with how I feel as a person. I feel smarter. I feel like I'm able to do more things. And yeah, life is just a lot better right now. So that's kind of the update. I had a few people ask me about it on Instagram, so I figured I would give you guys an update. But if you guys are struggling, if you guys are dealing with, trying to stay like too lean, or trying to force your body to do something that's just as like rejecting, like I would recommend challenging that thought process and doing this scary thing, because although it is scary, like it's probably what you need to do. And I know that everything I kind of have in my life right now, like when I started this out, like I was anorexic, I was 135 pounds and 6 feet tall, and eating food was like the scariest thing I ever did. And like it's given me everything I have right now. And like I know that for myself. It's just like, I have to stay focused on the long run, like what I really want. Like what I really want is I want to be bigger. I want to be stronger. I want to I want to be bigger. I want to be stronger. I want to deadlift 700 pounds. I want all of these things. And the fact of the matter is that I'm not going to get there unless I eat food, unless I, you know, tell my eating disorder past and my demons to like shut up, and like it gets easier every single day. And you know, it still is a work in process. So figured I would just give you guys this update video. Thank you guys for all of the support, and you know, keep following along my journey to see like, you know, how much bigger and stronger I get, and I'm excited to see what the end result is. So thanks for watching.